Hey, what's happening, man? It is the most wonderful time of the year. All the sports are jumping right now. Baseball's over. NCAA basketball just started for men's and women. The NFL's in high gear. Hey, like I said, best time of the year. Far as news goes, Sonya Massey's killer finds out his fate, and Pras of the Fugees. Just when he thought it was all over, he still got some more restitution to pay. That and more. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58South TV Presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your host, 58South, and over there making all that noise, moving around, that is the voice of the party. That is Juice Jones. Juice, what's going on, man?
This is Juice Jones who just spilled water all over his laptop. Yes, sir. I'm moving around trying to dry.
A lot better than you if you just just spilled water on your laptop.
I sure did.
Goodness gracious, brother.
You talk for a second while I get a napkin.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, while Juice handles that, today's episode is brought to you by the Inspired Experience. The Inspired Experience, a red carpet poetry, music, and art event like no other. One night, one writer, a cast of icons, one unforgettable experience. Taking place November the 15th at 7 p.m., located at the Hilton Raleigh North Hills Ballroom. Parking on site is free. There's a red carpet going on at 5 p.m., hosted by Crystal Demuse. If you like networking, this event is for you. If you just like getting dressed up and going out, this event is for you. If you like art, then of course this event is for you. www.inspired 58 South is the promo code. Juice, are you ready? You ready for action,
I
man?
am ready for action, baby. Let's go.
All right, man. How was your week, man? You know, before you sullied your laptop.
Hey, the crazy thing is I'm probably going to get a new one, man, but who cares? This is what we live for. Man, had a good life, it's a good life. Had a good week so far. Still sad about my Giants losing Scatterboo, but I guess I'll be okay and I'll get over that soon enough. But other than that, everything is cool, man. Just staying out the way, man, and enjoying what's out here for at 58. How about you?
Oh man, it was fantastic, man. Had a good time on the live. You know what I mean? This past Monday night.
Boy.
One time for Amber the Hustler, one time for Nikki with the good news coming through.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. It was an interesting topic. You know what I mean? Had a lot of feedback. Very interesting topic.
Quick. It was a quick feedback situation, boy. Shots fired immediately on that topic.
Yeah, man. Y'all go check out that live, man. There was we spoke about a post where this gentleman was talking to his current girlfriend. She was asking him about sending his baby mother, or mother of his child, I hate saying the baby mother stuff, his mother of his child, $500 and also giving her a spa day for her birthday. So yeah, we discussed that and conversation went great. I just put it that way. Y'all go check out the Monday Night Live.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
None of that was anywhere in the post. Don't know.
Hey, but they got to see that. They got to see it first so they can know it wasn't. Don't tell them.
Yo, I ain't trying to mislead nobody. We don't do clickbait over here. None of that was anywhere in the post. But for $500 in the spa day, we're pretty sure somewhere along them lines, somebody was getting compensated physically for something. That's probably what made the young lady upset. Like, anyway, we ain't gonna go into all that. Just
Slow down, slow it down.
Check the Monday Night Live out, man. Check the Monday Night Live out. Juice, you ready, homie?
I've been ready.
All right, let's get it. All right, opening bell. Juice Jones, we're going to kick this off with some college news, right?
Okay.
There was another recent firing in the SEC. Hugh Freeze is out of there at Auburn, right? So I'm going to read you a list of these schools that have coaching vacancies, and you tell me which one of these schools is more appealing to you if you were to be hired as a coach, all right? We got LSU, Penn State, Florida, Auburn Tigers, Oklahoma State, Virginia Tech, Arkansas, Stanford, UCLA.
That's a lot of schools, 58.
It is.
I mean, the most appealing, out of all of them, you named a few that are appealing, you know what I mean? But I run with Penn State. I like Penn State.
Why Penn State over the rest of those?
That's no real reason, man. I just feel like they have the what can I say? The backing and support for you to get who you need to get to on this team to get it to another level. Put it like that.
You mean for like NIL money? That's what you mean?
They definitely have the NIL money, and they also have appeal. You know, people like to go to Penn State. You know what I mean? So it's not a real hard school to like force your hand. You know what I mean? To come to.
So the NIL money and the history of the school is what you think would sell it for you.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. When I was looking at it, I would have chose Virginia Tech out of all those schools. I'd have
Why is
chose
that?
Virginia Tech. For one, because they're in the ACC. It's not going to be as hard to compete in the ACC as it would be for the SEC schools. Wouldn't be as hard. Virginia Tech also has history, so the NIL money is there also, and that's the Virginia Tech Hokies. That's a real solid football community as well. So you have the backing also there. But the main thing for me was would it be harder here to win and keep my job than it would be in those SEC schools? I didn't even consider um Oklahoma State because they're in the Big 12 or whatever. I just I just didn't have any. I wouldn't look at that as a dream destination for anybody, to be quite honest with you, unless you're just a alumni of Oklahoma State. But yeah, that Virginia Tech job would be the one that's most appealing to me. The other ones come with a lot of glitz and glamour, but with that glitz and glamour also comes immediate results. I feel like I'd have more leeway at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, well, that's a good choice, I guess. You know, because Virginia Tech supposedly should have a good football team, but they look crazy.
They'll get back to form again. They're in the ACC. You know, what I mean, all it takes is one good season to get yourself back right in the ACC, man. That's all.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Virginia Tech. Hopefully y'all get back. I don't think they will, but hopefully they get back soon.
I think they'll be all right, man. Well, since we're on college, the rankings for the college football playoffs have been announced. Did you happen to see them?
Yeah, actually, I just looked at them right now while we were talking. I have it on ESPN. I got a glimpse of it, but this is not set in stone yet. This is just predictions, correct?
No, no, no. These are as of right now. This is the CFP right now.
As of right now, but there's still games to be played until that
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah, yeah. You can,
becomes
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. You can,
okay.
you can fall. You can go up on the list. You can go completely out of the list. But as of right now, this is the college football playoff. Uh, they have the top 25, but yeah, only the top 12 matter because that's the playoff.
Okay.
Out of the ones that you've seen, are there any surprises to you?
No,
One
not as
through
of
one through
yet.
12.
Not as of yet. No, I mean, I'm still expecting Texas to make a move and jump in there somewhere. But as of right now, everything that they basically showed that I seen, it looked pretty much accurate. Is there anything that you seen?
Texas is
Huh?
number 11. Texas is
I didn't
number
see Texas
11.
on there.
Yeah, that's number 11.
Are they? Yeah, I just
Seven
looked
and
at that
two.
on TV. I didn't see Texas on there. Okay, I see Texas A&M.
7-2. Look at number 11.
All right, it's not showing me the what I need to see. I'm not the bracket, so I don't know where it's at. But anyway, so I'm gonna take your word for it. Oh, dude, hold up. No. Oh, okay. Number 11, Texas. Okay, I got them on the top 25 right there. I could have sworn they were off of it when I looked at it an hour ago on ESPN, but I guess I must have looked at it wrong.
All right, no big deal, man. As of right now, they're in the playoff because, like I said, the top 12 are the ones that make the playoff.
Okay.
And
Okay. So,
oh yeah,
okay.
and Memphis isn't on the list, but they're a conference champion in the top in like a Power Five. I think that's how they do that. But Memphis is in the college football playoff as of right now.
So
Just
the only team in the playoff bracket right now, as of right now, with a losing 2 games is Notre Dame, Texas, and Oklahoma. Everybody else lost 1 game with no games. Wow. Okay.
pretty much. That yeah, Ole Miss doesn't play Texas A&M at all this season.
Now I might be crazy, and I'm hoping that you can answer this for me because I was wondering this a little bit a while ago too. Why isn't Georgia Tech in that top 12 right now?
Georgia Tech, Georgia,
Yeah,
Georgia Tech, Georgia Tech is number 17. They're not in the top 12. I'm guessing because they lost to an unranked team. I don't know. I'm guessing that's the only reason.
that is real crazy too. You know what I mean? Because they have 1 loss. They've been looking good all year, and then you got teams up there with 2 losses, and they're still in the top 12. So that's kind of weird. That is weird to me.
But those two losses came to what teams though? That's what you got to look at. But did they lose to ranked teams? Because if you're in the SEC and you lose 2 games, more than likely you lost to a ranked opponent.
And that's real, and I understand that way of thinking. But I also think of another way that you have 2 losses, and I have 1 loss, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Strength of schedule matters in this college basketball and football. Strength of schedule matters.
Yeah, Georgia Tech been playing too good to me though, and I've been seeing them, and some of those teams out there right now in the top 12 ain't looked as good to me as Georgia Tech has. So I hope Georgia Tech makes a move and makes it in there.
Georgia Tech has to win out. That's the issue with playing in the ACC and not the SEC. Your games aren't weighted the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
that's
is
hard.
what
That's
it
a
is.
harsh reality.
More teams in the ACC have to be better. I guess you know what I mean. Like Miami's like what number 18, so with 2 losses.
Yeah,
Miami's right after Georgia Tech with 2 losses.
that's crazy. You know, it's
That
like,
is nuts. That is
is it?
insane.
We got to figure out who. I guess I'll look it up while you say anything. But I'm looking at who Georgia Tech lost to.
Georgia Tech lost to NC State last week. You ain't
Oh,
got
that's what it
you ain't got to
was.
look that up. You ain't got to look that up. They lost to
That's that.
they got the brakes beat off of them in Raleigh, man. You ain't got to look it up. I tell you.
That is so weird. That's right. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Remember I called that when I said they're gonna ruin their season. Ta-da!
Yep. Yep. Wow, you did not lie about that one. Whoa.
Hey
Yo,
man,
bruh.
easy fix. Just win out. That's all you got to do. Just win out.
But yeah, that's easy, man. Yeah. That's real easy, huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just win out.
I
Ain't
like the
no
way you
real
make things
big
so
deal.
simplified. You make things so simple, 58.
Yeah, man. Um, Speaking of keeping things simple, you want to go ahead and get to some of the NCAA picks? You got the NCAA games in front of you?
I do got the NCAA games in front of me right now.
All right, well let's go over some of those picks then we can get off the NCAA football.
Okay. So we talking about Saturday?
Yeah.
All right. Anything appeal your eyes right now? I'm gonna take a quick glance while you.
No, I got the NFL in front of me, so that's why I
Okay.
was saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you had them in front of you too. Okay. Well, we got
Okay. Hold on. Don't mean to cut you. Biggest game Saturday.
yeah.
Texas A&M goes to Missouri. Texas A&M goes to Missouri. That's gonna be the biggest game. Well, in my opinion, that's gonna be the biggest game Saturday.
And why
And
is
I'm
that the
taking
biggest
Texas
game
A&M
Saturday?
because Missouri can spoil Texas A&M's college football playoff positioning.
Well, if that's the case, then hold up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I definitely get it then. But ain't that the same thing for the Iowa and Oregon game? Iowa can spoil it for Oregon, right?
Yeah, but Missouri's ranked though. That's why I'm more focused on that game.
Iowa's ranked.
What's Iowa ranked?
Iowa's number 20 in the nation.
They're going to Oregon?
Nope, they're playing at Iowa. And
Oh,
Oregon is number 9. Okay.
Okay. Then yeah, you're absolutely right, then, brother.
That could be a
What's that
spoiler alert for
spread
both
on
of
that
those
game?
games.
Yeah, what's that spread
Uh,
on that Oregon?
Spread on Oregon and Iowa right now. It's Oregon minus 6.5 going to Iowa to play.
They got a lot of faith in old Oregon. I got to pick Iowa on that one.
I knew you was gonna say that. See, you
I got to
I'm doing
I
that.
got to pick
You do that
Iowa on
so
that one.
quick, bruh. And you did that the other night
Yeah,
too. Speaking of that, Arizona
the
Cardinals,
Dallas.
you
We're
called
gonna
it
get to the
out.
NFL. Hey, we
Oh
gonna get to
my
the NFL
God.
cause hey, it was a big. I don't want to say humongous trade, but some pieces moved around during the trade deadline. We're gonna get to that. Was there any other game college wise? If not, we can go ahead and get straight to the
Man,
NFL.
let's go straight to it, man. You got me hyped now. Let's go straight to it. Cause you called it out, bro. And I'm looking at it like I'm going with Dallas because I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. This man 58 goes all the way against it, goes straight for Arizona, and I'm like, who's Arizona got? He's like, oh, don't worry, they got Jacoby Brissett. I'm like, man, I ain't worried about him. That man comes in there and terrorizes Dallas.
No, you asked me who they had. I said Marvin Harrison Jr. and I said Jacoby Brissett is a more stable quarterback than Kyler Murray. And
Jeez.
after Marvin Harrison Jr. shook whoever that was out of his Nikes and scored that touchdown, I was like, somewhere Juice is staring at the TV like I should have listened to him.
Oh,
I
buddy,
should have
was
listened to him.
I'm looking at the TV like, nah, man, ain't no way. I said, all right, this is just little mishaps in the matrix. It's about to get back right.
Got sliced and diced out there, brother.
Hey, I'm not afraid to give props when they do, and you deserve that, brother. You called that, and I had no clue on it. I was all over the Cowboys, and they let me down. Glad I'm not a fan.
Hey, I ain't no big deal, man. I guess the big one from the Jets, Indianapolis, your man Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and that's real big for Indiana. I see what the Jets are doing because they also let somebody else go. I'm not sure the name exactly, but they let somebody else go. I believe he went to the Cowboys, one of our defensive players. But yeah, it looks like we're having a fire sale.
And I think that's smart because I saw some of the stuff that the Jets got back. The Jets got 2 first-round picks back for next year for the Sauce Gardner trade. And that other trade to the Cowboys, I forget what they got, but they setting themselves up for the next couple of years. But this is my question to you, right? So the Indianapolis Colts, with that trade for getting Sauce Gardner, do you look at that more like a right now trade or a year or two trade? Meaning we got Sauce Gardner because we believe like this is the year that we can get to the Super Bowl or at least get to the AFC Championship, or we got him because we're depending on Daniel Jones to not only be this solid this year but going forward.
I go with both of those. Those are both the reasons, but mainly they want to get it done now. While the iron is hot, they want to get it done right now. So adding a piece like Sauce to your team right now, especially where they're at already, it's doing nothing but enhancing you. It's like Voltron. You're just giving them another weapon to add on them. You know what I mean? So definitely that. But they also look towards the future because they do want Daniel Jones to be their quarterback for the next few years, looking into the future. But right now is what they're really concerned about. And I can't blame them.
That's hmm. Well, we're gonna see how much faith and trust they have in Daniel Jones and when the season's over and what kind of deal they make with him. Because right now, he's doing well, but we got you at a bargain basement deal, so it's cool.
I
It's
tell you
cool.
right now
We'll
though,
see.
if they make it to a big game this year, if they make it like a couple of rounds in the playoffs, Daniel Jones is good. He's gonna get some money.
I don't foresee that happening, but we can talk about that uh a little later on. Thursday night game, the Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos. Denver minus 9.5. That over under 41.5. Who you taking?
I'm gonna go Denver, man. Go Bo Nix.
Yeah, man, Bo. Yeah, yeah, Bo's finding a way to win this season, man. Can't knock him. Can't be mad at him. Bo came into the league ready to be a starter. You know what I mean? Ready to
The
be a
only
starter.
only
So way
thing
to
is
go.
with that though, on a bet wise, you saying who would I go with? I would go with Denver to win, but I don't know if I take that spread because I think they got Denver at minus 9.5. I don't know, man. I might take the Las Vegas Raiders with the plus 9.5. Or buy a half a point, get that to 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The Raiders got rid of who they trade. It was a wide receiver, if I'm not mistaken.
Did they?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they got rid of a wide receiver. So Geno, yeah, they got rid of an asset to Geno Smith. So yeah, I think Bo's gonna cover that.
Yeah, 9.5, huh?
Yeah, I think Bo's gonna cover that. I think that's gonna be a two touchdown game. Uh, then Sunday morning you got the 9 o'clock game in Berlin. You got the Atlanta Falcons playing Indiana Jones and them. Indiana Jones and them favored by minus 5.5 points.
Well, Atlanta's really been spoiling it for people, because they'll stink one week, but then come back the next week and whoop up on somebody that you had no idea that Atlanta could even creep up on. But not this time. Indiana Jones, 9:30 in the morning, wherever they're playing at Berlin, they're gonna handle the Atlanta Falcons definitely by that minus 6.5. I definitely see them winning by more than a touchdown.
I don't know, man. Neutral site. Mike, I think Michael Penix. Hold on, is Michael Penix playing now? Or is it Kirk Cousins back out there? Hold on.
I think it was Kirk Cut. No, what? I don't know. I want to say Mike Pennis is back, but I think Kirk Cousins got hurt
Oh, that's terrible.
for them.
So 9:30, not 9 o'clock. My fault. My fault. It's looking like Penix is playing. Yeah, Penix playing, man. I'm gonna go Penix.
But yeah.
Yeah, Penix playing. I'm gonna say Atlanta spoils it. 2 games in a row and has everybody doubting Daniel Jones again. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons on that.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about my pick now, because every time you say something crazy like that that doesn't sound like it can actually happen, it happens. So
Cause you gotta think, man. You gotta think the folks in Berlin, they don't really care about American football like that. This ain't soccer, so they don't really have a dog in the fight. So it's pretty much gonna be like a game well, it is a game at a neutral site, but it's not like the crowd's gonna affect anything. They probably gonna cheer either way. They don't know what they cheering at.
you're right. You're
They don't know
100%
who they
right.
supposed to. Yeah, they don't know who's they're supposed to like or hate or none of that type of stuff. It's Berlin, man. They just know, hey, we got a reason to drink and cheer. There you go.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I got the bum game of the week, and the bum game of the week will be Cleveland at the New York. playing the New York Jets at 1 o'clock afternoon on Sunday. Cleveland -2.5. I never take Cleveland for anything, but I'm definitely taking Cleveland today. After the Jets had that fire sale, the Jets ain't got nothing on their squad right now. So Cleveland better win by more than 2.5.
You said they got Cleveland winning by 2.5.
Yeah, they better win by more than 2.5.
I'm gonna take the Jets.
Here you go. Here you go.
I'm gonna take the Jets. Cause this is why I'm saying I'm gonna take the Jets. Cause at first, my initial thought this whole season up until now was they're setting Aaron Glenn up so they can fire him after the first season. They're gonna say the team was terrible, you didn't do your job. Thanks for playing, but we got to get rid of you and get somebody else in here, right? He had the opportunity to throw his quarterback under the bus. He did not do that. That very next game, his quarterback had a good game and they won the game. The guys play for him. I peeped that. Now, instead of getting rid of Justin Fields and getting something for that, you keep him, but you got rid of Sauce Gardner. Mind you, anybody who's watching, I know you're probably thinking, well, you can't get rid of something that nobody wants. I get all that, but you still could have got rid of Justin Fields just cause and got a fifth round pick or something like that. Just anything. If that you could have done that. But you got rid of one of your highest assets. You got rid of Sauce, got you some nice picks back. So it looks like they're trying to help build before they just completely give up on you. And I think the team is seeing that also, and they're going to play for Aaron Glenn, especially against a team where y'all know y'all have a very good chance of beating. So I got the Jets at least at home. The Jets at home.
That's a big one. We're gonna see because I really think it's gonna be the crazy score, maybe like Cleveland 31, New York 10. Something like
Oh
that.
no. I don't think it'll be that lopsided. But I could be
Okay.
wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah. Let's see what else we got, man. We got my game of the week at 1 p.m. New Orleans Saints coming to Bank of America Stadium, playing them 5-4. Yes, I said 5-4. One more time, them 5-4 Panthers just went out there and put some holes in that cheese in Green Bay. Panthers -5.5. And yeah, man, I think Rico Dowdle is gonna run all up and down the New Orleans Saints. So I'd take that 5.5.
And coming from a person like you, I would definitely see why you take that 5.5. And I have bad times going with Carolina, bad experiences always betting with them, but I would have to bet with them because I don't see New Orleans doing anything. I don't see them pulling a spoiler alert on Carolina. I feel like Carolina has the momentum right now. You're gonna be at home on Sunday. There should be no reason. So we shall see.
I just want us to be 2 games above 500. If we win, when we win on Sunday, we'll already have eclipsed last year's win total. It's already going to be a party. Now, there's also a game at 1 p.m. that if you're not a Panther fan, you might want to tune in to that one. Because if I wasn't a Panther fan, this would be the game I'd watch. The New England Patriots at 7-2 against them Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 6-2. They're giving Tampa Bay -2.5, so they don't think Tampa Bay is going to really win that game at home. They think Drake May is going to outplay what's my man name?
Baker
We had him at a
Mayfield.
quarterback. What's Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm predicting. I think that over under is too low. They have it at 48.5. I think that's going to be a straight shootout. I think they're going to go touchdown for touchdown, man.
Well, if
Might even
that's the
go to
case,
overtime, but I
if
think
that's
that
the
over.
case, then with the over and under is 48.5. So you like that going over?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be that game gonna be in the 30s. Yeah, that game gonna be in the 30s, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Thank you for that advice
yeah.
right there, because I might have to put something on that. That's what I might put something on.
That one's gonna go in the 30s. Baltimore's playing Minnesota, and the reason I kind of circle that game is because it's make or break for Baltimore, man. This could either be the start of a run to where they end up 12-5, or where they get completely knocked out the playoffs. And they're playing against a Minnesota team that just went into Detroit this past week and shocked the football world. You know what I mean, for lack of a better term. So they got Baltimore -4.5. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to ride with Baltimore. I think Baltimore is gonna be the team that's gonna sneak back up on everybody to actually play the way everybody thought they were gonna play the beginning of the season.
Well, for Lamar, I hope that happens because I like Lamar, and I felt for them, man, with all these losses. I had a bigger vision for them coming in. You know, I seen them starting better, but I guess it's how you finish. And for Lamar's sake, hopefully that happens like that.
For sure. The 425 game, got the Rams at 6-2, playing the 49ers at 6-3. This is a get back game for the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. They have the Rams at -3.5. I'm going with the Rams. This is a get back. They stunned y'all at y'all spot without Brock Purdy. This is the get back game.
I have them.
Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua going off.
I have them currently at -4.5 over here on what I'm looking at.
They must have just did that. Okay. Either way, yeah, still take the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, I'd still take the Rams.
Well, I'm looking forward to this Monday night game, Philadelphia and Green Bay. That's the big one for me this week.
You ain't want to talk about that Sunday night game, Pittsburgh and Chargers. 5-3 Pittsburgh, 6-3 Chargers.
I hope Justin Herbert and the
You don't think
Chargers
that's gonna be the shootout?
dismantle the Steelers. I hope that Steelers get broke up.
I got Aaron Rodgers going back home, winning that one. Going back to Cali. Going back to Cali, winning that game,
What?
brother.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I got Pittsburgh on that one. I'm taking Pittsburgh. Now, let's talk about your Monday night game. Philly at Green Bay. They got Green Bay -2.5.
They
You
real hype.
You going with
They
Jordan
hype.
Love?
Nah, I'm not. I'm
You
gonna go with
going
the
with Jordan
Eagles.
Love?
Nope, I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with Hurts.
I'm gonna have to go with the Green Bay Packers, man. I don't think they're gonna lose 2 games in a row at home, especially after losing to us the way they did with us being a 2-touchdown underdog. So I think they're really upset, and they got a lot to prove, not only to themselves but to their fan base. I think they're gonna beat Philadelphia on Monday night, man.
Well, that's real big, man. I just have a feeling that Philly knows what's on the line, and they know what they got to do. And I think they're gonna come in there and shoot a hurt dog while the dog is already down. They're gonna shoot him again.
We'll see. We will see. All right, no problem. But you know what we will not see?
What's that?
We know we're on radio too. We will not see Gervonta Davis fight Jake Paul. That has been called off. You know what I mean? That's Gervonta Davis just can't seem to keep his hands to himself when it comes to the to females outside the ring. You know what I mean? He good with his hands in the ring, but outside the ring, you got to put him in his pocket or tie him behind his back or something. Because now there is a civil lawsuit by one of his ex-girlfriends, Miss Courtney Rosell, of being charged with battery, aggravated battery, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. This stems from just one altercation where she was a waitress at Tootsie's. It's a gentleman's club in Florida. Said he goes in the club, takes her in the back room where there's no cameras, and puts his hands on her. This is what she's alleging. This all stemmed from, if I'm not mistaken, maybe some infidelity. I think that's what the report was stating. But either way, I mean, keep your hands to yourself. You're about to blow your career over not being able to control your hands and your emotions. And so that November 14th bout, they have some people, they were throwing some names out, but I ain't see anything that was concrete. So I just know for right now it won't be Gervonta Davis.
Well, that really stinks because I was looking forward to seeing that for some odd, crazy, dumb reason. I wanted to see that, but guess we won't. I wish they had the camera footage of him putting his hands on that female though, so they could put it together and make it really real. Because I don't be believing everything people say, bro.
Hey, that's you heard me say allege. I said allege. But she doesn't just want some money in a civil lawsuit. She does want a jury trial also.
Really?
But the thing about it is, in the report, it was but in the report it was like he took her into a room where there is no camera, and that's where it happened. So I'm like, that's convenient on everybody's part, that you know where the room is with no cameras. She makes sure to mention it's the room with no camera. So yeah, we'll see how this all plays out.
Okay.
But I didn't really care about that fight anyway. It was the fight on the undercard, the Alicia Baumgardner fight. That's still going on, so I still want to see how that turns out. November 14th, man. I believe that's another Netflix production promotion situation.
So that's
Y'all
still
check
going
that out.
on?
All right. Yeah, November 14th. Yeah. Jake Paul just has to find somebody to fight, because it was some undercard fights on that joint. It wasn't just that fight.
Okay.
Yeah. The undercards are the real fights. Yeah, the real fights were happening before that. Then when you get to the Jake Paul exhibition,
Gotcha.
whole bunch of not much. Yeah. Well, let's get to the news then, man. My good old Eastern North Carolina, man. On October 25th, there was a murder / manhunt, began for Dominic Liam Connolly, 24 years old, of Havelock, North Carolina. If y'all not familiar with the area, Havelock, North Carolina is the home of Cherry Point Air Base. So the cops were called to a burnt up modular home. That's when they found Mr. Connolly's grandmother inside, deceased. They also noticed that her vehicle was gone, so they knew that was stolen. They located the vehicle some days later at a Bojangles in I want to say in the Vanceboro area. There was a lady officer who had cornered Mr. Connolly, the 24-year-old fugitive. He stabs her and gets away. I know what you're thinking. She didn't shoot him. She didn't pull the gun out on him. None of that. We all know this story is supposed to have had a quick ending to it. We all know this man is supposed to be killed on sight, for nothing else, for stabbing the police lady. But no, as of right now, us recording, the man's still on the run.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the 24-year-old still out there running. Yeah, he's still out there running loose, man. Still out there running loose.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, had to clear my throat.
I feel. Just making sure you were good, man. So yeah, man. They're saying Mr. Connolly is out here living in the woods, traveling in the wilderness. And I don't know about Mr. Connolly, but it's been getting pretty cold outside at night. I don't know how he's surviving out there in the woods.
He might not be in the woods.
What you think?
Man, we saying he's in the woods. I mean, he could be in the house right now chilling somewhere. You know, we have no idea where this man is at.
I doubt he in the house. Yeah, I doubt he in the house, man. The way folks make a living on Crime Stoppers down that way, somebody would have been gave him up.
A word is like that?
Yeah, somebody been gave him up. Man, what, a case of Mountain Dew and some Camels. Yeah, he over here.
That's horrible.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know why people think. Yeah, no, that's not where you go to do crime and get away with it. Is Eastern North Carolina. Everybody telling on everybody. That's straight like that. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, that's crazy.
Well, since we want to talk crazy, y'all remember the case of Miss Sonya Massey, the young lady who was in Chicago. Well, I say Illinois because I'm not sure if it was actually Chicago. Who was in Illinois. She had called the police about there being maybe a prowler, around her house. And when the cops came, they ended up shooting her in the face. Just the lady who had the boiling pot of water on the stove. And she said the words, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." That's when the cop shot her. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
Okay. So the lunatic cop in question, Sean Grayson, he was convicted of second-degree murder. He faces between 4 to 20 years in prison. He stated he became fearful that Miss Massey was going to throw a boiling hot pot of water on him after she said the previous statement, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Said he didn't use a taser because he was concerned the darts might not penetrate her clothing. "I didn't want to take the chance of the taser malfunctioning," was his exact quote. He was charged with first-degree murder, but the jury instructions included the option to convict him of the lesser charge of second-degree murder. There was a Sonya Massey Act that was passed in August of 2024 requiring stricter background checks and police hirings because your man Grayson had a long list of previous infractions at other police stations and things of that nature, and did the regular policeman thing. I get in trouble here, I can just move around somewhere else, go out of this jurisdiction or something and get another job. And he kept doing that to where his bad decisions caught up with him when he did the unthinkable to Miss Massey, man. That first degree murder thing, man, that seems to be pretty hard to get a cop on a first degree murder charge, eh?
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
What's up? You were saying something, but you didn't. Your words ain't come out. What'd you say?
Oh, I said I wonder why that is.
I mean, they're cops.
Okay, that's it. Huh?
That gotta be the only reason. Like, yeah, police.
And that's what I wanted you to say. That's the whole point.
Police.
I'm trying to That's the whole point I wanted to bring forth because that's terrible. It shouldn't be like that.
You're going in and out. You're going
Well,
in and out.
I'm about to go in.
Go, yeah. Do you want to come on back in, man? I'll be right here waiting on you. I'll be right here waiting on you. Yeah, man. So while Juice gets that together, the whole it being difficult to hit a police officer with the first degree murder charge. Um, I'm not sure if it's to how can I put this? I'm not sure if it's to not, and I know I'm probably saying a double negative, to not deter the police from still wanting to exercise the ability to be able to use excessive force without, having to tiptoe around it or think twice about it. Maybe that's it. That's gotta be, I guess. That's the only thing that kind of makes sense. Juice, welcome back.
None of it makes sense, 58. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, sir. Can hear you loud and
Let me
clear.
tell let me tell you something, man. These police officers, man, they train with their weapons at least 3 to 4 times a week. You know what I mean? In gun ranges and gun, to practice their shooting and their aim. You gonna tell me a lady with a boiling hot pot of water, you couldn't shoot her in the leg or something, bro? Like you gotta kill this lady? Like really? Nah, man, don't make sense. Cause it's not right.
Miss Massey was shot 3 times below the eye.
Come on, bro. Really? That's what doesn't make sense. But nobody brings that forth. They just try to act like, you have to shoot to kill. You know, shooting to kill is just how it goes. So a lady's about to throw a boiling hot pot of water on me. I'm shooting her and I'm killing her. Like, bro, all you have to do is, you can hit her anywhere, bro. You can hit her in the shoulder. You can hit her in the leg. You can hit her anywhere you want that'll disarm that whole situation. Because trust me, once you hit her in the arm, that pot of water is going to basically probably spill on her. You know what I mean? Once you hit her in the leg, same thing. She's going to go down. But no, I'm going to shoot her right in her face. You know, I'm going to kill this woman. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So to get second degree murder is bullcrap. You know what I mean? And that's just not my opinion. It's a realist opinion. It's stupid. And he should have first degree murder. And I don't care about being a police officer or not, that doesn't give you immunity of anything. But apparently it does.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna wait to see what the sentence is. Like I said, he faces between 4 and 20 years. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, y'all might go ahead and be upset because it's gonna lean more toward the 4 than the 20. I would be thoroughly surprised if it's 10 plus. If it's 10 plus, I'd be surprised.
Very much.
Oh, yeah. So we gonna see. And just because all police aren't bad police, one time for the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department for hiring their first female police chief, Miss Estella Patterson. Miss Estella Patterson, she's returning to Charlotte after previously serving as the chief of police in Raleigh. She began her career in Charlotte, so it's a homecoming. Not going, homecoming of sorts for her, man. Congrats on all that. You know what I mean? I ain't want to keep ending our news segments with terrible news. I'm trying to get better at finding some news stories that are all right, at least. Um, oh, something we didn't talk about, man. You still tapped in with your family in New York, right?
Yes, sir.
How is everybody reacting to your man, Mom Dami, becoming a new mayor? I hope I said that last name right. Mom Dami?
Mandani.
Yeah, okay, Mom Dani, excuse me.
I mean, it's a 50-50 thing going on, man. Half people, are happy, and there's another half that's not. Like it's always gonna be, just like with the president. You got a lot of Democrats that are mad, and you got a lot of Republicans that are happy. It is what it is. I kind of like it. I think that it shows change, and then you have to hear all the stuff that people were saying about him, calling him like a terrorist, and speaking upon, what he is, what he's a
Like his
Muslim, his
ethnic
heritage,
background, stuff like that.
all that, his background, yeah, so people are really jumping all over him because of that, which I think is totally wrong, and I really don't think that it doesn't make any sense, But I feel great for it. I'm glad. I hope he does great things, and I guess we'll see. But none of my family has really said anything to me about it, really, like that.
I did. I found it interesting, me personally, because I'm like, wow, in the home of 9/11, they elected someone of Muslim heritage and descent to be the mayor of New York City. I'm like, wow, that's people come a long way in their thought process, I guess. You know. Um, but we're gonna get back to him in the brick or swish segment also, because I got a brick or swish with my man in it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Moving right along, Juice Jones.
Yes,
Are you not
sir.
entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
In entertainment news, y'all remember Pras Michael of the Fugees?
Oh yes, good old Pras.
Yeah, man, Pras is ordered by the U.S. government to pay another $64 million. Yeah, after his conviction for illegal foreign lobbying and conspiracy charges. Now, remember, he already had to pay $100 million. Now they want another 64 about you, and he hasn't even been sentenced yet. There's been no sentencing and none of that. Previously, I think he was supposed to have been sentenced or something to that effect, but he had emergency colon surgery. Yeah. So now they getting ready to oh man, I had so many terrible jokes lined up right after that, but I chose not to do. They're gonna get the money up out you one way or another. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. So in 2023, he was found guilty of funneling money through a Malaysian financier via straw donors to the 2012 re-election campaign of one President Barack Obama. He's also trying to suppress a subsequent investigation by the Justice Department and influencing an extradition case on China's behalf under President Donald Trump's administration. Over under 10 years for Pras. Over under 10 years.
Bruh, you know, it's real crazy right now because the way they asking him for what, over $160 million, and
Oh no
like,
no no no. Got the 100. Already asked for the 100. Yeah. Now we want
and now they
64
want
about you.
64 more. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Give me that.
being that said, man, I know he ain't got that. First of all, and the Prize got that. I must be somewhere else. I don't know, bruh. I didn't know Prize had over $100 million. I'm
Well, I
sorry, I
mean,
didn't know
just
that.
looking at the charges, man. Pras out here on some House of Cards type stuff, man. Pras should have been on a Netflix special. Pras,
You know,
this ain't
oh,
a rap.
dude, don't worry.
Yeah,
Prize will be a Netflix special.
these ain't rap charges. This is foreign lobbyists and all. Yeah, man. Pras out there kicking it with Jason Bourne and them. Cut 100 million. That's nothing. What you talking about?
I
What?
don't know about that. I don't know about that. 100 million is a lot.
It is to a rapper, but he ain't being charged with being a rapper. These ain't rap crimes. These ain't rap crimes, man. This
I don't
dealing
think
with the
he has it.
government.
I don't think he has 100 million to give anybody.
Well, he gonna have to come up with it somehow or another. He gonna have to do a whole lot of ghetto superstar in somewhere.
Yeah, I think they definitely giving him 10 years, bruh. Definitely.
Think it's 10. I think he'll do. I think he'll do 3. And no matter of fact, I think he'll get 3 and actually come home soon. I think Trump gonna pardon nobody, man. Watch what I tell you.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, well, you must know something I don't know there because you saying that with real confidence.
Hey man. Just saying, man. I believe he's gonna be in line for a old. Yeah. You get a do over. Tell you who I don't see getting a do over anytime soon. That's Miss Alicia Andrews. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are not familiar with the name, but Miss Alicia Andrews was the first person tried in the case of the rapper Julio Fulio, that murder that happened down there in Florida, where he was at the at a hotel and he got ambushed and succumbed to his injuries. The 22-year-old woman, she was accused of helping plan the murder. In 2024, she was found guilty of manslaughter. She was found not guilty of conspiracy to commit murder, so that's a small win for her. She still faces life in prison without the possibility of parole. Um, I guess depending on who she wants to give up and all that is how that sentence is gonna go for her. It's Florida, you know what I mean? Florida and Texas seem to be brother and sister when it comes to sentencing. So she probably looking at least a double digit to start off.
Not the double.
Yeah, at least a double digit to start off. Because remember, Florida's the place where they could try you as one of the places where they could try you as an adult at 14. Was it 14 or 12 where that young boy got tried as an adult for the wrestling? He did the wrestling moves and killed the person. It was either
That
12
was
or
14.
14.
That was 14.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're going they whenever they get the chance to bam you, they're gonna bam you now.
And her little
Speaking of
picture,
getting
her little
bam,
picture up, she looks so innocent.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do before they go in, and they come out looking not so. Uh, Speaking of being in, and speaking of getting bam, your man, they had pictures of Diddy. You know what I mean? Calling them Diddy sightings, like sighting. You know where he at? He in prison. Like whatever. He was seen talking to Sebastian Telfair. Do you remember the point guard for Lincoln? Was it Lincoln High School before he went to the Celtics? Because he skipped going to Louisville. Then he played for the Celtics, played for the Suns, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Then just then some things went left for him. Caught some gun case, and he's in there now on help fraud for defrauding the NBA in the help scheme. If I ain't mistaken, I think that's the same scheme that Big Baby Davis, Glenn Davis, Big Baby is I think he's already serving his time too, but I know he got caught up in that also. Either way, Sebastian Telfair is doing his 3 months in the same prison as Diddy out there at Fort Dix. It's in New Jersey, which is a very, very, very ironic name of for a prison that you send Diddy to. That's 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 you can't make this up. That's wow. That joke just writes itself. Uh,
Oh man.
yeah, yeah, man. Mm,
Yeah.
mm, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it long. I'm gonna leave it big. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
it
you
big.
can. It's there. It's gonna stay there. So you can leave it.
Hey man, one time for the Connected Radio. It's a wholesome family airwave presentation. Congratulations to Young Jeezy, set the Guinness World Record for largest hip hop orchestra. Given the 101 piece orchestra for his Thug Motivation 101 live shows.
Really?
Yeah, man. Congratulations. Congratulations.
That's dope.
There's a clip. Yeah, there's a clip of it. And the gentleman from the Guinness Book of World Records comes out on stage, presents them with the award, man. So that's 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 dope, man. Especially considering, what that album meant and how that album was birthed to, what it means now. 25 years later? Yeah, man. So congratulations to that brother, man. Congratulations. Juice Jones.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you happen to have did you happen to have any juice juice joints food reviews for us this week?
Uh, actually, I didn't because I'm still on a fast right now that I didn't stop. So
Okay.
I've been fasting real good. I'm gonna be off this fast this weekend though, so I'll be able to jump back on my juice joints for everybody. But I've been having to get things right, man, making sure I clear my mind for this new year coming up. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I can totally dig it. I can totally dig it. There's no problem whatsoever, man. It is almost that time for everybody to, new year, new you stuff. I get it.
Yeah, that's why I like doing
I
it
get
before
it.
that. I like doing it before that, you know. I don't like waiting for a new year.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, look, man, since we're almost to the end of the show, it is that time that we like to play a little game called Brick or Swish. I find a topic from each one of the segments, sports, news, or entertainment. I present Juice with a scenario. If he's agreeing with the scenario, it is a swish. If he does not agree with said scenario, it is a brick.
Brick.
Juice Jones, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, Juice Jones. First question. The Buffalo Bills will not win their division. The New England Patriots will be the number one team in the AFC. Was that the East? AFC East.
Boy, I'm gonna go
Brick
brick on
or
that
swish?
one. I'm going straight brick.
Brick.
I think that Buffalo's gonna handle their business, and I could be wrong because New England has been playing outstanding. But some reason I'm going with Buffalo, man. Josh Allen. It's a tough act right there. I think he's going for the Super Bowl this year, brother.
And it is that very reason why I have to say swish, why the Patriots will win their division. I think I've seen where they have to go to Pittsburgh. They got to play each other again. The Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. So I think the Patriots will win that one. And then I see where the Bills got to go to the Steelers to play. And I don't think it's Josh Allen's year, man. I
Okay.
don't. I don't think it's his year. Yeah, I don't think it's his year. I'm gonna give it to the Pats, man. I've never in a million years would think I would be saying nice, encouraging things about a New England Patriot team. But I mean, Drake May from North Carolina, so I mean, there's that. I just, I use that as my excuse.
Well, that's
I use
very
that as
nice,
my excuse.
brother. Very nice of you, but we will have to see about this one.
Yeah. So just so y'all remember, the Patriots will be the winner of the AFC East division, not the Bills.
Buffalo Bill.
Right. Thank you, sir. Next question. With your man Mamdani winning the mayoral race in New York City, and if I'm not mistaken, one of his I don't want to say promises, but one of his ideas is to put one grocery store in each of the 5 boroughs. Brick or Swish, Mamdani is going to start the decline of bodegas in New York if he puts grocery stores in each one of the 5 boroughs.
What do you mean putting grocery stores in each one of the 5 boroughs? They already have grocery stores.
Then what's he talking about?
I have to check on
He
that
said his
exactly.
plan is going to put five grocery stores, one grocery store in each borough in New York. So what's he talking about?
You know what? I heard nothing about that, and I'm definitely going to do my research on that. But yeah, we have grocery stores throughout every borough, bro.
With the way he was talking, like y'all ain't had nothing. Like so,
We
it's got to be
definitely,
more. It's got to be more to that. There's got to be more to that, there, man. Cause
yeah.
I caught the Ebro in the morning interview with him, and they were talking about how they were saying that he's trying to destroy bodegas or whatever by putting the grocery stores out there. And then he was saying, well, that wouldn't be the case because the things that the bodegas are really, sell the more of is what do you say, lottery tickets and I think lottery tickets and tobacco or something like that. And he was like, yeah, so we wouldn't have that at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to search on this one because I heard nothing about that. And coming from New York, I know exactly like yeah, we have many grocery stores, going throughout the boroughs, and also have a lot of bodegas as well on every street corner, basically. So I don't know what I was aiming for.
Well, we can kill that one. Uh, gotta replace it with something, huh? All right, Juice. Brick or Swish? Dick Cheney was the most recognizable vice president in our lifetime. Brick or Swish?
Brick, and I just throw Brick because I'm gonna
Brick.
give my honest opinion. I really didn't care for the man anyway. It is what it is, man. Rest in peace, Dick
So
Cheney.
what? Name another vice president in our lifetime, and not. I mean, like growing up, kind of not Kamala Harris, because she just recent.
I'm just gonna say Biden.
God. Yep. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna run with Biden over
I don't
him.
know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say Swish, man. I think Dick Cheney, man,
Ah,
especially after Dick. Hey, man, Dick Cheney shot a man and walked right on out. Dick Cheney shot that man and walked off like he ain't done nothing, man. Most recognizable VP to me. I mean,
that's
yeah.
real.
One time, one time for Cheney, man. 2 Guns Cheney. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, 2 Guns Cheney, man. You know what I mean?
Man, you are something else, bruh.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I hear that often. In entertainment news, hip hop was out of the top 40 for the first time in a while. I mean, they're back in it as of now because Megan Thee Stallion has a song out called Lover Girl or Lover Boy something, Lover something. So that's in the top 40. But when hip hop did fall out of the top 40, do you think it's starting to signify, or Brick or Switch, it's starting to signify a shift in the type of hip hop that's going to start becoming more mainstream?
Definitely throw a switch on that because it's definitely showing you a lot of change, and it's showing a lot what's going on with hip hop. You know what I mean? We're not making hits. We're not making good classic hits anymore. That's what it's showing.
I'm not going to disagree with any of that whatsoever, man. I think I mean in the times we're in, this is gonna sound really, really stupid. I already know that, but what's the hip hop like actual party record? Like not what songs do you play at the club. That's not songs you play at the club are not party records because you can play a lot of really, really dark stuff at the club. That don't make them party records. What's a party like? So I'm trying to think, man. Just off the top of my head, man. anytime I think hip hop and party record, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. That's always the first thing that come to mind. Them in that era, I really think that's what ushered in hip hop being mainstream. Cause everybody like to party, even if they don't understand the lyrics. Obviously, you know what I mean. Even when they don't understand the lyrics and something makes you move a certain way, it becomes popular mainstream music. So I think we're missing that. And what would you say would be the closest thing to it, or the last party record?
I've been trying to think about that the whole time you were going on with that, with what you were talking about, and I still couldn't think of nothing. The only thing I could think about is maybe that birthday song from that rapper called Trap Beckham. It's your birthday, chick. You know, that's what he says.
Yeah, and I don't even think that's, yeah, I don't think that's it either. Cause the song I had in mind is actually an R&B song with rappers on it. It was Lil Jon, Usher, and Luda. You know what I mean? Like songs like that. That's what keeps them in the top 40. Yeah, man. Yeah.
There is
Uh,
none. Yeah, there is none,
Cause
bro. That's the problem.
I think that's coming to an end though. That's coming to an end soon.
Hopefully.
I think they'll get back to it. Producers will get back to it. That Metro Boomin is kind of trying to do that. What was it called? That song called Futuristic? No, not song, but that Futuristic Summer album. It's already 2 songs from that album. That take her through there. Girls just want to have fun. Really, they sound like early to mid 2000s. So I'm like, he's trying to bring that feeling back a little bit. So
I hope
we'll see,
so.
man.
Hope so. We need it. Hip hop needs to be revived.
Yeah, man. It's people want to have fun again, man, and not have to look over their shoulder while they're having fun, man. That's the thing.
Right.
That is the thing. Well, look, man, it has been fun. It has been great kicking it with y'all. Thank y'all so much for kicking it with us. Thanks for checking us out on the YouTube. Thanks for listening on the Connected Radio app. Y'all can always come kick it with us on Monday nights, 7 p.m. We go live on YouTube and Facebook for our Monday night lives, man. You know what I mean? Come enjoy it. Come enjoy it. Like I was telling the folks, it's pretty much that walk you have before Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. You have with your people, go talk about whatever. Then y'all go back to the house and eat. That's really what the Monday Night Live is, man. So y'all
That's
come
it.
on, get down.
Chop it
Yeah,
up.
y'all come on, get down. Juice, what would you like? Juice, what would you like to tell the folks before we get up out of here, sir?
I would just like to tell the folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for everything y'all do. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And if you know better, do better.
Already, man. Well, look, that's Juice Jones. Catch him on all things at Juice Jones. I am 58 South. This has been another presentation of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports news and entertainment. Remember, whenever you go outside, take God with you. And now more than ever, man, y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man. Peace. Cut the
Peace.
check.